Tony, do you understand why I sent for you?
Mr. Prentice, I told Mrs. Martin, this was a first-time thing for me. I don't intend to...
I know you don't intend to do it again. And that's good. I'm glad. But the problem is, it did happen. And when this sort of thing happens, it's important that you talk about it. It's important that we understand why it happened. Now, the other boys...
I'm not going to tell on anyone.
No, you don't have to. We already know the names of the other two boys. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk to each of the boys and their parents.
No, I don't want that.
Tony, your parents are concerned, just as I am.
They're mad, too.
Well, I know it may seem that way to you, but I think they're really more scared.
Scared?
Sure. They're scared because they realize how serious this is. They're concerned with why you would be willing to risk yourself and your body. Do you think we can talk about this? Just you. Don't worry about what Greg or anyone else did.
Well, sometimes after school, I'm kind of bored. Greg and I, well, I guess I thought it would be fun.
And was it fun?
Not really. I thought it would be fun, but after I did it, my heart started pounding. There was this ringing in my ear. Then I threw up. Then Rick got sick. No, it sure wasn't fun. But before I did it, I was sort of excited about it. Well, you know. Well, you don't know.
I do know, Tony. And that's what makes this so dangerous. At first, it seems as though it might be really exciting, like it's going to be fun. But it sort of tricks you. It tricks you into thinking that it won't do you any harm. But it will. It may even seem like your problems just disappear. But in fact, your problems multiply every time you huff. Now, a guy like Mike...
Mike's a jerk.
You don't normally hang around with Mike, do you, Tony? How did it happen that you did this thing with Mike?
Well, Greg and I are friends, and Greg's been hanging around Mike lately. Mike has never paid much attention to me. This time, Mike wanted me in on what he was doing.
Oh, why do you think Mike wanted you in on it?
Well, at first I thought it was because he liked me or something, but now I don't think so.
No?
No. He just needed a place where if anything happened, he could take off.
Okay, Tony. You went with these guys, and you did this thing. Now you know that they were just using you. It wasn't any fun. You got into a lot of trouble. You had a bad scare. And you wish you'd never gotten involved. But that's not good enough. What are you going to do now?
What do you mean?
Tony, someone almost died. It could easily have been you. What are you going to do to make sure that it doesn't happen again?
I told you, I'm just not gonna huff.
The thing is, it's going to take some action on your part.
Like what?
Look, Tony, you're a smart kid. You've got a lot going for you. Even though you don't always feel that way about yourself. You do. You're going to have to find something to do after school that'll keep you out of trouble. Some positive things. Have you looked at the new sports program after school? It's a great new program.
I know, but I'm not much of an athlete.
Oh, that's why you get involved. It's designed to help you have some fun, maybe even improve. And that's only one choice. There are a lot of other things you could do. You could listen to music, shoot some baskets, get into skateboarding, join a club.
I don't know.
Look, Tony, it's important that you make some choices, to do some things after school that are positive. I want you to make a list of all the things that you like to do. Then I want you to take some steps to get actively involved. I think you need something to do after school that'll keep you out of trouble. I want you to make a commitment to go find those things. You gotta learn to take care of yourself. Okay, I'll see you again next week, after school the same time, all right?
Next week?
Yeah, I like talking to you guys. It keeps me young. We'll just talk, just like we did today.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
See you next week.
Hey, Tony.
What do you want?
I heard Rick's okay.
Yeah.
Tony, I'm sorry about walking out the other day.
Don't even bother giving me some story. Just don't even bother.
You're really ticked off.
Yeah, I'm ticked off. I'm really ticked off.
I don't get it. What happened to Rick wasn't my fault. Mike said you could get high a million times and not ever...
Look, Greg, if you want to take Mike's word for things, go ahead. But I don't like Mike. Mike is a complete jerk. Hey, and you're starting to act just like him.
I didn't think you'd be this mad.
No, Rick almost dies. Any of us could have died, even you. And you take off right in the middle of it. Now we're in all kinds of trouble, and you think everything's just fine. Well, it isn't.
I know. I'm sorry. I thought it over, and I'm not ever going to do it again either.
Yeah, great. I gotta go. Gonna be late for class. Hey, Danny.
Hi, Tony.
What you got planned after school today?
Nada.
Want to try out that new athletic program? We could shoot some baskets.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I could practice my jump shot.
Great. Meet you here after history.
Okay. Hey, Tony, should I check if Greg wants to come too?
Good idea.
Great. See you then, dude.